knowledge, it's even easier because each of us, Slaygon or me, sees them, and of course on the channel there is a discussion. You can join us on EFNet at Slay Radio channel, and I wonder if Slaygon wants to add anything to this, or he is
right
busy.
Now I'm busy trying to get the YouTube stream up and running.
Oh, exactly, because now we are not only streaming on slayradio.org, but also started to stream on YouTube and on Facebook as well, and we will see how it works. Last time Facebook stream wasn't that amazing after a while, but we are not spoiling it this time. Maybe it will work for some people.
YouTube is up and running. However, Facebook, not so sure.
Yeah, we will see.
Anyway.
And which fruit is a vampire's favorite?
Blood grape.
No, a nectarine.
Haha.
Ah, I'm so sorry in advance for all these, but since today evening we decided to do this, since we know that Slaygon is very good at that, even spontaneously, when we didn't do a joke show, this will be all about these, and of course your favorite requests as well. Don't forget to ask for songs, otherwise we might play some new arcade releases. We have some too, and they are pretty good, by the way, so we might start up the show with one of them.
We might,
and we will. So how about Johan Andersson's release from September 25th?
I think that sounds great.
Great, yes. It's called Kettle, and the original was made by Ben Daglish. Oh, and it was in the middle. I'm sorry. Johan Andersson and Capo. Andersson or Andersson?
Andersson, I would say.
Andersson, well, in Swedish. But I bet that everyone else pronounces him as Johan Andersson and Capo. Andersson and Madman said, Andersson, how does a computer get drunk? But I bet that everyone else pronounces him as Johan Andersson and Capo. Yeah, he's still Andersson and Madman. So, Andersson, how does a computer get drunk? But I bet that everyone else pronounces him as Johan Andersson and Capo. Yeah, he's still Andersson and Madman. So, Andersson, how does a computer get drunk? Why are there charges of course? Yeah, he's still Andersson and what should you do after how does a computer get drunk? Why are there charges of course? Yeah, he's still Andersson and what should you do after how does a computer get drunk? Why are there charges of
suppose.
Yeah, I suppose. So I will press this play button now.
Oh.
No?
Sorry.
No,
oh,
I won't?
Yeah, sure. Do that.
Okay.
There's
okay.
just a few weird things going on here.
Yeah, Hans Meitzer and Speedball 80s remix. Wow, wow, wow. You are the new 303, I can see that. Ah, great. So, anyone seems to join us on BitLive or maybe later on X? Because if you do, well, you might have a great weekend, I think. But X is like 4 weeks away. Oh, and now
pretty exactly 4 weeks, yeah.
Oh, exactly 4 weeks, indeed.
Yeah. So, from LP Chip here. Why are bananas curved?
No idea.
Because if they were straight, they wouldn't fit inside.
Oh. Can a kangaroo jump higher than the Empire State Building? Of course, the Empire State Building can't jump.
Knock, knock.
Who is there?
Kanga.
Kangaroo?
Actually, it's kangaroo.
Oh. Why couldn't the leopard play hide and seek? Because he was always spotted. How do you count cows? With a calculator.
That was a calculated
Very
joke.
calculated. Yes, indeed. And anyone wants to hear favorite tunes or requests, just go ahead and ask for it. And Slaygon, you have a duty. You have to look for a SID for LP Chip.
Oh, do I?
And this time he is really challenging us because he would like to hear one of those random SID thingies by number that, well, counting up from 1 until you hit the first SID tune that has more than one subtunes. Then play the second subtune.
Don't know quite how to do that. I would need to rewrite some parts here.
Okay, LP Chip, if you hear this, probably you can maybe correct the request a little bit, or I don't know, just look for something else by number. Yeah, I wonder how you see all those musics numbered. You don't really see like first, second, or third, right?
No, I don't.
You just write a number and the random SID is coming up.
No, a random SID according to a certain way of sorting things.
Aha, okay.
So it's kind of, for the past 3 times we've done this, if you were to give me the same number as we did any of those 2 other shows, it would be the same song.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, while LP Chip sorts this thing out, here's another request from Colmar, and he wants to hear Marcus Seabold and Enforcer subtune 1, the first subtune. So that's a short one, and it will give you some time to look for something, I guess, and for others as well. So there we go. I hope so. I suppose that it's supposed to be loop here. So yes, that was Enforcer. But I'm not really... Yeah, it started to play the next one, so we played the right one at least. That's a great thing to know.
Why shouldn't you ask Yoda for money?
No idea.
Because he's always short.
Ah.
Why was Yoda such a good gardener?
I don't know.
He had a green thumb.
Oh. Okay. I'll go maybe for something else this time. Hi, teacher. Name a bird with wings but can't fly. Student, a dead bird, sir. Why do the French eat snails? They don't like fast food.
That's a good one.
Indeed.
Speaking of food, knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow.
Moo.
Aww. What type of sandals do frogs wear? Open-toed. The teacher on drawing lesson. I asked you to draw a cow and grass, but I only see a cow. Where is the grass? The cow.
In the cow.
The cow ate the grass, sir. Yay. And you don't hear the bad tune, are you?
I don't. I am not the bed tune.
You are not the bad. No, it's not a bad tune. What do you get when you cross a fish and an elephant? Swimming trunks.
Okay, what do you get when you cross Darth Vader with an elephant? An elevator.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking of Star Wars.
Yep.
Why does Princess Leia keep her hair tied up in buns?
I don't know.
So it doesn't hang so low.
Okay. That will do. What do cats eat for breakfast? Mice Krispies.
What's a cat's favorite TV show?
I don't know, but I definitely know the favorite horror show. Vacuum cleaning.
Miami Mice.
Ah. What do you call a pig that does karate? A pork chop.
I knew that one.
Oh, yeah, and even more tiresome jokes we can just read when you send it to us. So, and now we're supposed to play something here. And I prepared something to play. I just forgot about it. Oh.
LP Chip has a good one.
Okay.
What is worse than winter toes?
Summer toes?
Snowballs.
Oh. Okay. So now we close this session with Craig's Ultima's request. And he wanted to hear Pepper Pineapple, Remember the Ghosts, Cauldron 2 Subtune 9 remix. Well, it's too early for Halloween, isn't it?
It's like a month away.
Pepper, pineapple, and remember the ghosts. And yes, it's kind of Halloween soon, in less than a month, so maybe we will do some sort of Halloween show before that, or before X, maybe. Well, we will see. Will you take anything to X, Slaygon?
Yes, my bag and toothbrush.
I thought my ass.
That too.
Yeah, that's a good one. I guess I'm trying to do a Sid. That would be about time to catch up with Sid Wizard. Also, there are some parties coming up this weekend. Deadline 2018 in Berlin, Germany. That's also a big party, and I know about some friends who will be there. So, if anyone feels like doing a last-minute trip, it's a great thing to do that. And I have a longer kind of joke here in front of me, which I think you might like, because it's religious. So,
let's hear it.
Two guys are walking through a game park and they come across a lion that has not eaten for days. The lion starts chasing the two men. They run as fast as they can, and the one guy starts getting tired and decides to say a prayer. Please turn this lion into a Christian Lord. He looks to see if the lion is still chasing, and he sees the lion on its knees. Happy to see his prayer answered, he turns around and heads towards the lion. As he comes closer to the lion, he hears him saying a prayer. Thank you, Lord, for the food I'm about to receive.
Nice.
A.
A.
A. Yeah, speaking of A, boss had a birthday on the weekend, and we had a little bit of billiard. Very few people, but
he turned 30.
30. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Oh, it's rather closer to 18. What are you talking about?
No, 30. Exactly 30.
Okay.
Hexadecimal 30, that is.
Okay. Sorry. My bad. And boss will be also at X. Haha. So, unfortunately, not at BitLive, but nothing is perfect. So, we will see. But I'm sure you will have fun if you join us at any of those events. Two bats are hanging upside down on a branch. One asks the other, do you recall your worst day last year? The other responds, yes, the day I had diarrhea.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Tank.
Tank who?
You're welcome.
Right. And I don't know how the people feel. Oh, we have a seed request here. LP Chip's second seed request, which we might be able to play, because that's not a challenge that much. He wants to hear the 3333rd seed. And this is Timo Taipalus. Taipalus, this sounds like Finnish. A button. And Roots tune the second, if I see it correctly.
You do.
Yes, okay. So it's a second subtune. Anyway, it looks like, and here it comes for you, LP Chip, I guess, if I'm unmuting this channel especially then. And that's it. No, we have to do something about this looping. I'm sorry. This is just so bad. Indeed. What's supposed to be looped should be looped.
Should be, but it's not.
It's not. Craig Ultima said, what's the difference between a pregnant woman and a light bulb? You can unscrew a light bulb. Good one. Jesus. Yes. So the previous SID sounded really great, but unfortunately, a very short one.
Speaking of light bulbs, how many wizards does it take to change your light bulb?
I don't know.
None. Wizards don't use electricity.
Oh, that's a good point, indeed.
How many wizards does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I guess none.
2. One to hold the bulb and one to rotate the room.
Ah, right. Madman said, what do vaginas and the weather have in common? When it's wet, you should go inside.
Is that so?
It appears
I think
so.
it should read can go inside.
Aww. Right. Yeah, I'm trying to see through these things. Well, not a joke, but iSpeak said an interesting fact here. And, well, it's almost like a joke. An original 1976 Apple I computer is expected to fetch a 6-figure price at an auction this month. Apparently, years of refusing Apple updates really can pay off in the end. Indeed, it can. I usually refuse updates when they come.
What did Mr. Miyagi say when he listened to Slay Radio? Slaygon, Slaygoff.
I knew that we will meet this at one point.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, and let's not to forget to mention that we have Mad Grey. Well, we might have Mad Grey. Yes,
Mad Grey.
We have a Reformation free project, a Kickstarter which started 3 days ago, I think, and it already achieved its.
Is it already funded now?
Well,
it was almost funded when I checked earlier today.
Wait for it. So. I'm going to check it out because it just came to my mind. It's worth to mention. Oh, wait for it. It's $25,351 pledged of $26,074. So it's less than 1,000 left, and it's pledged, and 454 backers are behind Matt to support the project, and still it's 19 days to go. So
it changed the dollar value there, because earlier it was a palindrome. It was 26,062.
Probably
it's based on pounds, so it translates into dollars on the page.
I think it also depends with which settings you are checking the page. I don't think that
it translates, so I guess it's taking exchange rate into account there.
Yeah, probably. There's some sort of icon converted from £19,000. Yeah,
exactly. And since the pound changes against the sterling, the dollar, it changes over time.
Okay, yeah, that's a good reason for that. And Colmar wanted to hear SID number 22. Let's check what we can do about it, because you sent it to me, I think. Thank you very much. Let's check if I can. Yes, I can. I can play it right now. It looks like a nice 3-minute SID, unlike the previous ones, which were like 1 minute long. Apologies for that. We did not prepare for this, obviously. But you can always tell us random numbers, and we will just play random SIDs according to them. So, this one is made by Cons Medits, namely Alf, his nickname is Alf, and we don't know which year the original year is, but it's Access Crew Intro 1. Oh, it looks like it ended, yes. And apparently that was it, Sid 22. Yeah, that worked out well. I think that this random game is usually having quite good results. So if you want to go for another random Sid, just put it into the request list. Just like some jokes for today, because we are holding here a joke evening and we are not really sure how tired we will be in the end of the evening. I'm certainly going to be tired.
I'm going to misread Crax's comment on the channel right now. He says, Crax is having some punch without the punchline. I'm going to read that with Crax is having some punch and a line.
Oh. And also he has written, what does one saggy bob say to another saggy bob? If we don't get some support, people will think we are nuts.
Ah.
Ah.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Madame.
Madame who?
Madame Foot is caught in the door.
Madman. I asked my wife to let me know next time she has an orgasm, but she said that she doesn't like to call me at work. Well. Martin Lundas, Slaygon Ziona, how about a random Sid drinking game? Have to think really hard about the rules though. A random Sid drinking game.
So, How would that work then? You have any ideas there?
Yeah, we gotta figure this out. And we have things here, namely...
Do we have things here?
Yes, we have things here in the request list as well. But we are kind of short on requests now, so if you feel like asking for a song, then go ahead. Crex Ultima requested Cathode and Last Ninja to Central Park because a local friend requested it a while ago. So how about proceeding with this one?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, let's do it. Childhood and Last Ninja 2 Central Park. Finally I made it back. I was just a little bit out there.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Shit happens sometimes. Madman. Boy. Can you catch? Girl. Why? Boy, because I've got a couple of balls coming your way. Hey, a bear walks into a bar and says, "Give me a whiskey and cola." "Why the big pause?" asked the bartender. The bear shrugged. "I'm not sure. I was born with them."
Ha 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 ha.
Hear about the new restaurant called Karma? There's no menu. You get what you deserve.
Knock knock.
Craig's ultimo. No, well, knock knock knock. You said knock knock?
I did.
Who's there?
Botany.
Botany who?
Botany good stuff lately.
Yesterday I saw a guy spill all his Scrabble letters on the road. I asked him, "What's the word on the street?" Helvetica and Times New Roman walk into a bar. "Get out of here," shouts the bartender. "We don't serve your type." I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's gonna be a long evening if it continues like this.
How do Ewoks contact each other when they're apart?
Ewoks?
Ewoks, yes, you know those
the Star Wars,
very small Star Wars characters.
Oh well, I don't remember.
Ewokie talkies.
Okay. Good point. Definition of stalking: when two people go for a long romantic walk together, but only one of them knows about it. Says yeah, wonderful. Should we play a request or should we play something very new? But of course now we're kind of giving opportunities even more to several people. So if anyone new wants to have a request, obviously we will play the first one. And yes, you have a duty, Slaygon, because LP Chip said, "Hey Ziona and Slaygon, how about the following original Sid from the demo Telefax? If you have no clue what this is, then the random Sid 34,567. That's a great number."
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with 32,468.
Sorry. Okay, we can check this Telefax thing later on as well.
Yeah, I sent you the 34,567.
Well,
anyways.
we might play this one too. I kind of found this Telefax thing, and I think that this is the one that we are looking for. Unless it's not Torben Hansen, or so-called Metal, his nickname is. So let's check this out. What a lovely request, LP Chip. That was the track of the demo Telefax. So, excellent. And I speak posts now, sometimes kind of news-ish news, and sometimes they got even funny. Mission Impossible surpassed Christopher Robin at the box office this weekend. Seems like people would rather see a middle-aged man accomplish the impossible than communicate with a sentient collection of stuffed animals. Archaeologists say they have uncovered the oldest known library in Germany, dating back to 2 AD. The discovery comes as bad news to the descendants of a patron who checked out a book in 1 AD and forgot to return it. Do you have something in front of you now?
No, not really. Do you know what the Gungans are?
Gungans?
Gungans, yes. Gungans.
Gungans?
Yeah, they appeared in the first Star Wars movie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So where do they store food?
I don't know.
In jars.
Oh, right. Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has a cast. Did you hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers? He will stop at nothing to avoid them. What's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. Well, basically, Scandinavian countries can say that too. Of course, it's a cross, not a big plus, but almost.
Knock, knock.
Who is there?
Doris.
Really?
What?
Door who?
No, Doris.
Oh.
That's her name.
Yes, I get it. Thank you.
And the joke is not over.
Isn't it?
No, it's
Sorry.
a knock joke.
Okay.
They always do the same. Knock,
Doris
knock.
who?
Door is locked, that's why I'm knocking.
Oh, I don't believe. Oh my god. Madman, my friend thought he was better Super Mario player than me, but he was wrong on so many levels. We have another opinion. Exactly, Zelda joins the broadcast as well. I Speak said Netflix is testing its new Ultra plan, which could eventually lead to higher monthly bills for subscribers. That will sting for the one guy whose password we are all using. Right. Maybe we should play something new from RKO. How about that?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe not. Johan Andersson was very fruitful, because even before Cattle, which we played as the first track of the evening, he uploaded 1 week before a Last Ninja 2 remix for a change.
Fruitful, round and fruity.
Well, I'm sorry. And gosh, he has so many tracks that to find it is even a struggle.
So, knock knock.
Who's there?
Doesn't
who?
Doesn't anybody want to let me in?
Oh my goodness. And yes, Last Ninja 2 has also many hits, not only Johan Andersson. And I think that you didn't add this track.
Which one? I did.
Did you?
No, not that one.
No, because apparently this one has to be imported, which I hate. So,
well, just
yes, I know. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. It's there. I just import it and now we got it there? Yes, we do. So, this one is dated as 18th September. Yes, 18th September, and Johan Andersson, as usual, comes out with great tracks. So, last ninja to mention Loader. Good job, Johan Andersson.
June!
June!
June! I get a good one from LP Chip.
Go ahead.
Cheer up, my friend told me. Things could be worse. You could be underground in a hole full of water. It's annoying, but I know he means well.
Oh, and Craig Sultima, what's the difference between your wife and your job? After 5 years, your job will still suck. No problem, Colmar, if you have to go. It's normal. We all have lives, so...
Yeah, we'll wait while you have your poo. If you have to go, you have to go.
Oh, Zelda has an opinion. Again. What is she saying? You know her for the most of the time.
Saying, pet me, pet me.
Oh. Yeah.
And also, what is a cat's or Zelda's favorite TV show? The Evening Meows.
I speak said Uber announced they will no longer give rides to drunk people, which is a really odd way for them to say they are going out of business. Jaywalk. Hi, Jaywalk, by the way.
Hello.
He's just asking, we all have lives? Ziona, speak for yourself. I'm so sorry. Well, I just started to have, in fact, I have to share this with you. I just started to have a real life in Sweden. That means that I exist here since yesterday. I officially exist, which means I got a personal number. And personal number here is everything.
Indeedums.
Essentially, you are just a number, nothing else.
Knock, knock.
Who is there?
Cow. No, sorry, cow says.
Cow says what? Who?
No, cow says moo.
Right. I speak. A clarinetist recently discovered that 4 years ago his ex-girlfriend faked a rejection letter from his dream school. That shocking story again. A clarinetist had a girlfriend. All right. Catpoet has a question for you.
Oh. Really?
Yes. Are you reading it?
No, she's also she asks, Ziona is no longer a voice in your head. No, she's also a voice in your head.
Oh. Yeah, I'm a voice in everyone's head now who is listening. Unlucky for you. And by the way, we accept Skype calls from now on. So call at slayradio.org, I guess.
Yes, that's the address. Call at slayradio.org.
Yes, so if you feel like...
We can talk about the roosters' TV habits. What do they watch? Why do they watch TV anyway? Roosters?
I don't know.
For entertainment.
Ah, goodness. Yeah. Tattoo personal number in the neck, Ziona handy. Madman, I love Sweden, but I don't think I love anything so much that I would tattoo it on my neck. So it's a funny thing, but it's really great. So finally. I guess we should carry on with playing some music, right? Because we had some ideas here, and oh, now I am in trouble because you sent me several seeds here. Which number is which? Yes, exactly. LP Chief had a request earlier with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we might go with this one, I think, which is Jörg Schäfer's, yes, and Synthy World, which this guy reminds me of Duotris. I think that he was the one who has written Duotris's soundtrack. So yeah, we will play 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 34,567 seed now.
Can we expect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to
maybe?
A hit.
Is it now? And people will believe that we are back to rotational. Thank you, Marcel. We will see you soon.
Indeed.
Indeed. Last week he was one of the callers. Or, well, there were several callers, right? But certainly we talked with Marcel last week, and of course he will be present at X in Netherlands at the start of November. So still there's plenty of time left till X, till BitLive, not that much, so less than 2 weeks, I'd say. So if anyone decides to have a last minute ticket, you might do that, but of course by plane tickets that might be a little bit cumbersome
and expensive by now, I think.
Yeah, that's why you have to always think like forehead kind of. Well, never mind. Where are average things manufactured? The satisfactory. How do you drown a hipster? Throw him in the mainstream.
Knock knock.
Who's that?
Venice.
When ifs who?
When is this door gonna open?
How does Moses make tea? He brews. Why can't you explain puns to kleptomaniacs? They always take
things literally.
Literally, yeah.
What TV station do bees watch?
Do bees?
Yeah.
Bees. Bees. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
BBC One.
Right.
Oh, which reminds me. Do you know what happened when I went for a job as a TV presenter?
Have you? What happened?
The producer said I have a perfect face for radio.
A man tells his doctor, "Doc, help me, I'm addicted to Twitter." The doctor replies, "Sorry, I don't follow you." What kind of exercise do lazy people do? Diddly squats.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Luke.
Luke who?
Look out! Here comes another knock knock joke. Why don't calculus majors throw house parties? Because you should never drink and derive. What do you call a parade of rabbits hopping backwards? A receding hairline. Haha.
Cracks Ultima. What's the difference between your boyfriend and a condom? Condoms have evolved. They are not so thick and insensitive anymore. Right. Madman. Chips on a motherboard. Chip 1. Give us a bit. Chip 2. Here, you can have a nibble. Chip 1. Chomp. Chip 2. I didn't say take a full bite. Tee-hee. Yes, definitely. It's time to play some music here, I think. And I think I might line up here. Oh, there's something. I hear that.
LP Chip says, a man goes to the doctor and says, "Doc, I think I need glasses." The doctor replies, "I'm sure of it. You're standing in a cafeteria."
Good one. So, Madman wanted to hear the original Sid of Parallax main, and Parallax has, well, 5 subtunes, I think. So, let's hope we play the correct one. Give us feedback,
Should
Madman.
start with "Jung, jung, That's the
Exactly.
one.
Live. Loud. And direct.
We are so direct. Cool.
And so live.
And so live. We couldn't be more live.
Well,
Indeed.
maybe we could.
Okay.
If we turned up somewhere in person, that would be more live.
Oh, we will be very live on Bit Live and on X.
Yes, we will.
Anyway, LP Chip said we really get great sits when requesting numbers, but then it hit me, all sit music is great, so it's not that surprising. And yes, the previous request wasn't a number request, but it was a good one. Thank you, Madman, for requesting it. And Cat Poet said, what happens if Boz implodes? He becomes a bossa nova. Also, she added things here which I have to find, that I'm not at the right windows, apparently. Oh yeah. What do you get if you crossbreed a bear and a pit bull? A call from the RSPCA and a 10-year ban on breeding animals. Good point. And Nosse, guess Nosse said, why did the American blonde say all bubbly Porsche belong to the police? 'Cause they all had 911 written on the back.
Porsche.
Ah, it's Porsche. It's not Porsche, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. A blonde took off her Walkman and fell down. A man hurried to help her and picked up the Walkman, listened and heard, "Breathe in, breathe out, madman, thank you."
Knock.
Who's there?
Spell.
Spell who?
Okay. H W H O H O. Funny, I can't spell who.
Aww. And Madman wasn't able to find a Commodore joke, but "Doctor, why is my son obsessed with this crappy little British computer? I'm afraid it's a spectrum disorder." My goodness. Let's go further.
How much further?
Well, not that further. I wouldn't let that Cinderella play on my hockey team. Why not? She keeps running away from the ball. Whew. Gosh.
Yeah. Always at halftime or at the end of the game, at least.
And Catpoet said, "I'm right, because it's Porsche, it is German, and the E is pronounced." Yes, exactly. Porsche.
That would be the French version of it. Porsche. Or Porsche.
That was sounding like a bit like Skåne version. Yeah. No, lovely.
Prata lite skånska.
They once made a Chuck Norris brand toilet paper, but it wouldn't take shit from anybody. I speak, thank you.
Chuck Norris's blood type is AK-47, says Madman.
Indeed. Oh.
There are so many Chuck Norris jokes. And Iceman, Ice Pick, sorry, I had one more, I think. No, that was Madman as well. Chuck Norris knows Victoria's Secret.
And if you want to make sure that we really read your joke, by the way, it's better if you write us a private message, because the channel is flooded with messages and I'm not really sure if we can just scroll back to all of them.
Could you throw me the charger, please?
No. That one. Yeah, I can. I thought it would be a joke as well.
No, no, that was for real. Sorry.
Meanwhile, Craig's Ultima said, "Okay, here is a really dirty one. What's the difference between anal and oral sex? Oral sex makes your day. Anal makes your whole week."
No, you don't need to unplug it. Just give me the charger.
I'm sorry.
I'm on this side. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm on this side. There you go.
You're on my side.
I gave you energy. Oh.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Indeed.
Didn't die.
Yeah, we have to look for more Chuck Norris jokes. I really loved them when they got into the trend, and I think that we can just get back to them.
Chuck Norris can speak Braille. It's like Donald Trump.
Oh my goodness. How about playing a song?
Yeah, sounds like
I got several prepared, and by the way, you have to prepare the 666 SID is probably already prepared by you, I think, but I'm gonna check it out.
Yes, it is.
Excellent. And before that, we get back to remixes, because it seems like SIDs are getting very popular to play while we play this game. So
it's a damn game.
But it's a lovely game.
It's a bit addictive.
Yes, exactly. So now a remix comes up, and Aborted says, "Hi, Ziona and Slaygon, can I have Dusty with Supercars 2 intro 2007 remix, please? Thank you in advance." Yes, it's an Amiga remix, and we line it up just now. Excellent Dusty tune from Amiga Remix, Supercars 2 Intro 2007 remix. Oh my god, that was 11 years ago.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Knock,
Time
knock.
flies by. Who's there?
The doctor.
Doctor Who?
No, just the doctor.
Yeah. Madman, what is the difference between a woman in church and a woman in bath? A woman in church has hope in her soul, and a woman in bath has soap in her hole. Cat Poet sent me several Chuck Norris jokes, and I really love them. I didn't even know some of them. Chuck Norris once walked away from a fight with 2 broken ribs and a dislocated arm. He hasn't given them back yet. There is no theory of evolution, just a list of creatures Chuck Norris allows to live. The reason the Holy Grail has never been recovered is because nobody is brave enough to ask Chuck Norris to give up his favorite coffee mug. MC Hammer learned the hard way that Chuck Norris can touch this. Chuck Norris is the reason Waldo is hiding.
Where's Waldo?
What a time. Bill Gates lives in a constant fear that Chuck Norris's PC will crash. Madman. Oh. Madman, how does Michael Jackson pick his nose? From a catalog. Oh my god.
No, he doesn't. He's dead.
Yeah, not anymore. Which program do Jedi use to open PDF files? Adobe One Canopy. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
What do you call Chewbacca when he has chocolate in his hair?
Chocobacca?
Chewbacca. From Star Wars.
Yes, I know. I was just asking. Chocobacca?
No, chocolate chip Wookie.
Good one.
Why was Chewbacca fired?
No idea.
He was making too many Wookiee mistakes.
Oh gosh. Anyone else?
Why did Anakin cross the road?
No idea.
To get to the dark side.
Right. What's the difference between a cat and a comma? Difference, not different, sorry. A cat has claws at the end of paws. A comma is a pause at the end of a clause. Why should the number 288 never be mentioned? It's too gross.
Oh my god.
What did the Thin Man say when he got run over by a steamroller? Curses, foil again.
Do you know which side of the Wookiee has the most hair?
No.
The outside.
Speaking of hair, what did the bald man exclaim when he received a comb for a present? Thanks, I'll never part with it.
Oh, by the way, you can call in on the show.
Yeah, you can call in. We forgot to mention, we are too busy with jokes here, but yes, anyone wants to tell us anything or jokes, is just call at slayradio.org on Skype and you will be on air. It's not that scary as it looks like, I assure you. And we won't bite your head off, so if you feel like you are shy, don't be afraid, really. What did the Buttist say to the hot dog vendor? Make me one with everything. And you didn't hear me now.
Buddhist.
Buddhist, sorry. Hey, buddy. What did the left eye say to the right eye? Between you and me, something smells. What do you call a fake noodle? An imposter. Luke, did you know R2D2 used to work for me? He asked to be paid under the table, said Madman.
What is R2D2 short for?
I don't know.
Because he doesn't have legs.
Ah! A clone trooper walks into a pub and asks the barman, "Hey, have you seen my brother?" Clone trooper, you know.
Oh. Sorry, didn't hear the beginning.
No, it's all fine.
Why is Darth Vader a bad radio host?
I don't know.
He always chokes.
No. Shortest distance between two jokes. A straight line, says Craig's Ultima. I think we should play something. Because not only you, we will also get tired after a while. And still we have requesters here. Neumanix, or Neumanix, wants to hear Rambo Loader made by Shenlong. And Shenlong makes good stuff, so why not?
Why not, indeed.
Hello, this is Tron of the Subversive Elements. I'm calling on behalf of Slay Radio.
What do you need, kid?
Well, I sent you an email, but I didn't get a reply yet. We're trying to get a celebrity on one of the shows. And
You need something moved?
No, we just want a celebrity in one of the shows to, entertain the audience. And since the majority of the listeners are absolute Star Wars geeks...
Hey, don't group me in with them. I'm not with those guys.
No, it's just that, the radio station is all about remixes of games of the good old Commodore 64.
Right.
And, they're all nerds and...
Can't argue with that.
Yes, well, they probably all have seen the Star Wars movies about a zillion times, so I thought it would only be logical to try and get one of the cast to co-host one of the shows. Take a look at the email and the pictures of the studio I've sent you.
That looks pretty good. What do you think? Yeah, I bet it's cramped. I doubt they had Wookiees in mind, pal.
It's located on planet Earth in the Sol system.
Great, the middle of nowhere. I hope there's a cantina over there.
Well, I'm sure there is one. But we were hoping that you could answer some questions from your fans.
We can do that.
And comment on some remixes.
Can do.
And, anything else you're good at?
I'm pretty handy with a blaster.
Oh, that won't be necessary. And of course, there will be a webcam in the studio, so the listeners can actually see you. So basically, all you have to do is just sit there, speak into the mic, and be beautiful.
If you want to pay me for sitting here, it's your credits. When do we get paid?
We could offer you a second-hand Commodore 64 when you arrive.
I always wanted one of those.
And hey, I'll even throw in a free TCP packet.
Wait a minute. I wasn't born yesterday. What's the catch?
Well, we were kind of hoping that you would do this for free as a sort of mutual promotional thingy.
Why can't I get paid for jobs like this?
Because it's a non-profit radio station, totally dependent on donations.
What a wonderful idea!
It's hard enough to keep it running as it is. And they even got some competition recently from Parallax, who has...
Sorry, but I've got my own problems to worry about. If you have a job for me, one that pays, feel free to look me up. Until then, watch it! Looks like I got company.
Listen, I can tell that you're busy. If you
Let's take 'em
just
out, Chewie.
we
can outmaneuver them.
If you could just drop by when you're in the neighborhood, then we can record a show in advance and...
No more discussions.
We're sorry. Your long-distance company has been temporarily disconnected.
Damn.
Please hang up and try your call again later.
Master Yoda, my name is, and when visiting planet Earth I am, listen to Slay Radio, I do. Bloody hell.
is a disturbance in the stream. Admiral, move the fleet to Slay Radio. I want that free TCP packet.
Cool. So there we go. We are back after Tron's and Han Solo's phone talk.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, exactly.
And Vader.
Yeah, indeed. And Yoda, Master Yoda, and so many other things. And
speaking of keeping the topic on Star Wars, what do you call the website Chewbacca started that gives out Empire secrets?
No idea.
WikiLeaks.
And by the way, the previous track was played for Crax Ultima, who requested this from Stefan Pois, the Light Force remix. And there are several jokes here sent to us now, and I'm making sure that we can maybe read all of them. Starting with the one that I actually partially ruined, but yeah, it makes sense on itself too, but it's better with the second line. So once again, Madman said, or well, sent on the channel, a clone trooper walks into a pub and asks the barman, "Hey, have you seen my brother?" "I don't know," says the barman. "What does he look like?" Yeah, right. So yeah, kind of. And where were we?
Right here in the studio.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm asking myself. That was a rhetorical question. Crax Ultima. Okay, he can do better, he says. What do a woman and a bar have in common? Liquor in the front, poker in the back. Ow. What do you call a Jedi in denial?
A Jedi in denial.
Jedi in denial, sorry. Obi-Wan cannot be.
Oh. Oh, poor Obi-Wan.
Indeed. And GG. Well, Madman, morbid one. We are sorry in advance for this. I'm sorry, said the doctor to the man, but you've got AIDS. What can I do? Said the man. Take mud baths, said the doctor. Does that help? Asked the man. No, but you can get used to the ground. Ow.
Ouch.
Yeah. Indeed. So, and to anyone else who might be listening on channels that we just started, like Slay Radio or YouTube, and would be interested where you can join us. First of all, the best is if you download an IRC client. It's an old school thing, we know that, but still most of the
you
listeners...
may have noticed we like old school around here.
Yeah, exactly. So if you listen to such music, most probably you know it. If you don't know it, that's not a problem either. You just have to look for an IRC client that fits your needs. There are several out there.
I think we have in the FAQ over at www.slayradio.org. There should be some links.
Ah, okay, that's excellent. Also, EFNet has a web chat thing, still runs on CGI. I managed to join the channel at least with it, but after that it got frozen when I left the page. So, not really sure if it will be stable. The best is to make sure that you download a client for that.
Indeed.
Some people requested us to have a Discord channel as well, but well, I'm not really sure if we want to split up the crowd with that, but on a long run, maybe we can maybe we can just see what happens, and if there's a need for that, might be. So chat.efnet.org you can try on the web, that is for sure. Oh, look at that, we have less than 1 hour left, and people are very shy today, they don't call in.
Oh,
They just don't.
no. Maybe they're enjoying these stupid jokes for some
maybe they want to hear.
inexplicable reason.
Exactly, they want to hear even more. That's just unbelievable. So, where was I? How do you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie in it.
Why did Darth Vader go to the music store? To find the hidden rebel base.
What did the 0 say to the 8? Nice belt. Oh my god. What do you call a pony with a cuff? A little horse.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
I don't know.
Because 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, right. What did one hat say to the other? You wait here. I'll go on ahead. What do you call a magic dog? A labracadabrador. Oh, Banan sent me something. Here's my favorite Star Wars joke, he says. Hope you can make time for it. A Christmas scene in a galaxy far, far away where Darth Vader says to Luke, Luke, I know what you are getting for Christmas. Or whatever noise he makes. Luke says, no, you can't possibly know. I know what you are getting for Christmas. For Christmas. How can you know? I have felt your presence. Thank you, Banan. That was a good one.
Sid, The Final Frontier. These are the remixes of the Commodore 64 community. Our continuing mission to play Commodore 64 remixes as loud as we can.
Yes, we do.
And Sid's. And Amiga remixes. And then was Sid's use. But I know that we are mainly for Commodore remixes. I'm sorry. Yes, we keep that in priority in any case. So, however, still I have a Sid request lined up, I think. Lord of Crystallic. He requested this some time ago, probably an hour ago. He wants to hear Sid number 666. Number of the devil. So
the devil.
Devil. Number of the devil. Yeah. And this is Sean Persson or Willa Coyote and Mona Lisa from 2011. Shall we give it a listen now?
Oh, I think
Okie dokie.
Sounds interesting.
Indeed it sounds. Especially if it plays.
That would help.
If something plays. I'm not really sure if this sounds like it has to be. That's confusing.
Doesn't sound like it works.
No, it doesn't. I don't really know what's the clue here.
Is the emulation set to 8580?
Yes, probably it is. I just have to check this out. Wait for it.
Okay.
Or just maybe we just have to skip this, but
maybe.
Yeah, I will. Oh, there we go. No, it doesn't sound better. I'm sorry. And I think that this Sid was requested earlier, and we still were struggling with it. So here's the thing.
Yeah, it might have been,
none of the emulations are doing good for this Sid for some odd reason. Or we just might not know what's going on, but let's seek into it. That might help as well. No. Oh, my Mac is too slow to play at the current emulation accuracy.
Oh.
No, it won't work here. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Or we might check it out on the PC. Unbelievable. PC. It's just a curse word for Amiga people, for instance. What's that?
See?
What kind of thing?
Slay Radio, Slay Radio. Slay Radio, yeah.
Slay Radio, brought to you by C64.org and a hell of a lot of bandwidth.
Good one. Hey, it's been a while since I heard this jingle.
Yeah, it's because I mostly hear the like the Yoda one and stuff like that doesn't have background music in it.
Lovely. Slaygon, where is your HVSC directory here?
It's on E.
It's on E.
E. Sid.
Sid. E.
Yes.
Sid. Wait for it. Well, live search. On air. Sid.
And you need to start the Sid player because I haven't
I
mapped
did.
those.
I did. I'm just looking for the HVSC. So
C64 Music or HVSC, all of them, I think.
Wait for it. And this is in the demos directory there. And let's look at that, how a PC would play this. I'm not sure if it sounds better. Or that? Oh, it does. Apologies. Ouch. Yeah. We don't know if it's supposed to sound like this, but certainly
probably not.
The Windows SID player could handle it better. That is for sure. That's one fact that we can say. Also an interesting fact that I fairly recently got an iPhone, which is a company phone. So it was like a fast decision. What kind of phone? Okay, I got used to iPhone and I have my preferences why I prefer this. And I'm not a believer, so not in any sort of way, but it just works for me. And the interesting thing is, well, one of the things which is very interesting, I think, that since you got your new Samsung as well, the S9. Slampung yesterday, we kind of realized that the abilities to set the settings for a photograph is, well, way wider on Samsung, that is for sure. But, well, you might have different preferences when you buy such a phone. So,
I do indeed.
Yeah, exactly. I don't mind that much. However, there is one thing that I mind, that the producers are going for bigger and bigger phones, and this new phone I'm really not able to use with one hand, and this might be very bothering when you use it like on the way, like while traveling, and you are hanging on to handle of a tramway, for instance, and no, I'm not really able to type with that with one hand. So that's a pity, because they should still consider people with smaller hands.
They should.
And no, there are no phones anymore available.
There are.
No, not that
they are
small
not
phones.
iPhones, no.
Yeah,
but there
exactly.
Are.
Yeah, so it's just stupid.
Yeah, I'm predicting that they will start making smaller phones soon again.
They might realize that there is a need for that. And yeah, sure, it's really great to browse on its screen. This is an XS, by the way. It's pretty new. I was like even afraid when I was checking how it's rated now by kind of prices on the market. It's insane. But yeah, that's not my reason for choosing iPhone, that's for sure. So I just prefer to have it as smooth as I can and as fast as I can, and it's not really multitasking, but probably this is its advantage as well. However, oh no, Martin Lund, yeah, they will get bigger and bigger, and suddenly iPad again. Yeah, that's the reason why I did not consider to have a tablet or iPad either, because I did not feel a use for that. Now I found a use actually for your iPad, which is an excellent way of learning Swedish, because the application to be SVT Place application is only running on iPad, providing subtitles for the shows, and
like news for or Swedish news in what is kind of simplified Swedish.
Yeah, that too. But there are a lot of TV shows with subtitles available, and especially for foreigners who can check each and one of the words in the sentence and can learn a lot from that. Gotta get back to that anyway, because recently I was a bad girl and I didn't learn enough, and I still feel embarrassed that I'm not able to talk. So let's carry on, because we have someone, you said we have someone waiting to call us.
Indeed.
So how about
we call him?
We call him now. Maybe we can do that. Moment.
Yes. Where did Luke Skywalker buy a new hand?
No idea.
In the second-hand store.
Oh shit. Hello there. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear us now well?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Excellent. Yes, we can hear you too.
Awesome.
Hopefully the listeners as well. How are you today? We wanted to schedule this call earlier, but...
Yeah, I'm fine actually, thank you. How about you?
Oh, thank you. We are also getting out of a cold. I heard that you weren't really feeling well last week, so...
Yeah, indeed. I'm feeling much better.
No, that's really nice.
That's great. And when you said, like, no one is calling, I was like... A Slay Radio show, no one's calling? Nah, can't happen.
Yeah, can't happen. Yeah, right.
So, hi.
Hello.
Hi, once again.
You had some good jokes earlier.
Actually, I have another one.
Okay.
That I can say. And I actually had the idea, because I knew this was going to be a jokes show, that maybe if I called, I would have a joke. And I actually thought of a joke that only works if you know how to tell it. And the only thing is, I normally say it in Dutch, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge to do it in English.
All right, give it a go.
But it should be awesome. What's starting it again? This is a little bit of a religion joke, but it is not too serious, so if I offend anyone, I'm sorry. But let's start. So,
God
Jesus
will smite you down.
Is living on his last day, so to speak, and he's being crucified. And there's lots of crowd standing around him, and there are soldiers to keep everyone at bay so they can't go to him. And while Jesus is hanging on the crucifixion, the cross, being almost ready to pass away, so to speak, he certainly says, "Moses," and Moses, who is in the crowd, "Jesus, what's it? What's it?" But he's far away, and Jesus can't hear him. So it goes a little bit quiet again, and then again, "Moses." And Moses is, what? Oh, I need to know what it is. So he walks up, but the guards stop him. And he calls, Jesus, what's it? But Jesus, again, he can't hear him. So Moses is very frustrated at that point, but it's going quiet for a bit. And suddenly Jesus, with last air, Moses! And Moses is like, oh, I need to know. So, like Asterix and Obelix, he fights his way through all the guards. The guards flying left and right, and he goes, and it's a mess. But he's winning actually. So finally, after like defeating 500 guards, Moses reaches Jesus, and he says, "Jesus, tell me, what is it?" Moses, I can see your house from up here.
And yes, CJ Warlock, we turned your idea into reality. However, it's a slight kind of modification, because I remember he suggested to have calls on air earlier, but we talked about this way earlier with him. But it was like he suggested, I think, random calls or calling random people, which might be a bit cumbersome because, well, you never know. That's the fun as well. But since we don't have many contacts here, and you cannot just call random people who don't really know what is Slay Radio there, that wouldn't be that fun. But maybe at one point, when we will have enough contacts on the Slay Radio account, we might place random calls as well. So
yeah, so if you want to, start adding call@slayradio.org to your contact lists on Skype.
On Skype.
I know I did.
You did, indeed.
Excellent. What did the shark say when he ate the clownfish?
Tastes funny.
Exactly. Good.
And being a bit of a religious joke there earlier, if anyone needs an ark, I happen to know a guy.
Awesome.
What's orange? What's orange and sounds like a carrot? A parrot.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Aren't you gonna open a door soon?
Yeah, it's CJ Warlock. Call @slayradio.org, exactly how you have written on the channel. So, confirmed.
I have another joke for you if you want.
Yes, go ahead.
There are two muffins sitting in the oven. One muffin says to the other, "It's hot in there, isn't it?" The other muffin says, "Oh my god, a talking muffin."
And then realizes, oh my god, I can talk.
Yeah, indeed.
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Bathroom. Yeah, Slaygon will love that. Because the P is silent.
I think I told that last time. Actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Ah. What do you call a woman with one leg? Aileen. Okay. Now your turn, guys. I'm tired.
Did you hear about the dyslexic devil worshipper?
No.
He sold his soul to Santa.
Right.
It sucked that all the jokes that I know are all in Dutch, and I don't know how to translate most of them.
Yeah, that's a struggle, and actually, I bet that you have some of them that are not even able to be translated to English. Because
definitely, yeah. Many are like on the Dutch language based, so they wouldn't translate. And if I tried to translate them, it wouldn't work. Or maybe it would be very hilarious. I don't know, but mostly it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I understand that completely. Madman, what's the proper plural of beer? 6-pack. I'm sure guys agree.
Indeed.
Ziona.
Yeah?
What do you get if you turn the word note around?
Eton?
Yes, and what do you get if you turn around poop?
Poop?
No, dirty hands.
Oh. Craigs, what's the difference between your dick and a bonus check? Someone's always willing to blow your bonus. And Banan, what's the difference between a French kiss and a Belgian kiss? A Belgian kiss is like a French kiss, but with more phlegm. Not more phlegm. Okay. Well, I think I require some language knowledge here. Flame. Probably flame. Yes, it's flame, I guess. With more flame. Which tea is the most popular in psychiatries? Insanity. Oh, we're gonna be so tired, and we have like half hour left.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
At what time of day was Adam created?
No idea.
A little before Eve.
What is an astronaut's favorite part on a computer? The space bar.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Why did the yogurt go to the art exhibition? Because it was cultured.
Why didn't they play cards on the Ark?
I don't know, because they didn't have cards?
No, because Noah was standing on the deck.
Ah, right.
Why didn't Noah go fishing?
What do you call an... Sorry?
Why didn't Noah go fishing?
Why didn't know?
Noah.
Noah.
With the Ark.
Right.
Why didn't he go fishing?
No idea.
He only had 2 worms.
Ah. Yes.
Well, he could fish for 2 fish.
That is true.
Oh my. What do you call an apology written in dots and dashes? Remorse code. Why did the hipster burn his mouth? He drank the coffee before it was cool. Okay, I'm done with this now. That got even me tired. Anything else to add, anyone?
Well, let me see.
Or LP Chip, do you want me to play your request that is scheduled here?
Sure. And I'm actually thinking, it's very fun to call in, of course, but if you have nothing to add, maybe someone else wants to call, then I can hang up and someone else can call in. Maybe that's an idea.
Yeah, that might be an idea as well, if you feel like you shared everything with us that you had to.
For tonight, for this being like a joke show and less serious stuff, maybe it's a good idea for others to call in as well.
Okay. So let us give opportunity to others, and Slaygon will be surprised what was requested. Guess what was requested?
Yeah.
Yes.
But for everyone who's listening, you now have heard that it is possible to call in. Nothing to be afraid of. I mean, I'm very nervous and stuff, but you can definitely call. No problem.
That would be nice.
Yeah, indeed. And guaranteed, if you are nervous at the start, you won't be nervous in the end. At least not that much, because that's what...
Or you get more nervous.
Or you get... yeah, right.
And you are like not nervous, and then tell us a joke.
Yeah, it doesn't come by itself, so I'm also not pulling those out of my ass. Obviously, I'm reading them, so that's not really working well, especially when they just ask and force you to have a joke. Anyway, thank you for calling in, LP Chip. We appreciate it very much, and it was great to hear you and the fact that you are recovering. And well,
likewise.
See you in the next weeks, I guess.
We'll definitely call again, or maybe you will call me, but we'll find out that at a later moment.
Okay, indeed. Okay, so
all right.
Since you can use some good music right now, we will play your request, which was Slaygon's Platoon.
Oh,
because it will do perfect for this, he said.
Okay. That's a really, really good tune. So, Slaygon, congrats on making that. It's a really good tune.
Thanks. It was fun making.
Indeed.
Awesome.
It's a good
All right.
one. Have a good night.
Now, so I'm actually gonna be able to play the stream again instead of not playing the stream.
Okay.
So,
perfect.
Talk to you later, guys.
Okay. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Turn it up loud and piss off the neighbors. Slay Radio.
With all of my might, with all of my energy, and with all
A good one, Slaygon.
Thank you. What did Adam say on the day before Christmas?
I don't know, but Adam has a name day on the day of Christmas.
He said, "It's Christmas Eve!"
Ah, right. And did we read this from Mad Men? What does Obi-Wan say at a rodeo? Use the horse, Luke. Oh, gee. So many things. And yeah, I'm kind of having really hard time not to be tired already, but
you're really struggling over there, are you?
Once my dog ate all the Scrabble tiles. He kept leaving little messages around the house. I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked at me surprised.
Where is the first math problem mentioned in the Bible?
No idea.
When God told Adam and Eve to go forth and multiply.
He did. Did you hear about the two people who stole a calendar? They each got 6 months.
How does Moses make his coffee?
No idea.
Hebrews it.
Yeah, I got this, today. So it was already there.
How long did Cain hate his brother?
Lifelong?
As long as he was able.
Oh. LP Chip said he completely forgot to mention that he actually have finished his No Mercy remix.
Oh, nice.
So now he has to master it and it goes up to RKO. Excellent. Whee! Oh, and this week I'm also going to upload the remix on RKO and hopefully Slaygon will too.
Maybe.
I'm actually kicking his butt to do that because he doesn't want to.
No,
and
you're
he's
actually
bored.
sitting over there on the other side of the room.
No, well, not currently, but well, I will. Kind of thing. What's Forrest Gump's password?
One Forrest, one.
Exactly. How do poets say hello? Hey, haven't we metaphor? Where does Batman go to the bathroom? The bathroom.
Of course.
Why did the Oreo go to the dentist? Because he lost his filling.
Oh, poor Oreo.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine who is maniac of Oreo Milka chocolate. Not Oreo itself, but Milka chocolate with Oreo. My God. You could just completely make her day with an Oreo and with Milka chocolate. What do you get from a pampered cow? Spoiled milk.
Of course.
Why is it annoying to eat next to basketball players? They dribble all the time. Gee. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? Once. The next time you would be subtracting 10 from 90. Why did the M&M go to the school? It wanted to be a smarty.
Oh, poor little M&M.
Yeah, Crax Ultima said. What do boobs and toys have in common? They were both originally made for kids, but daddies end up playing with them. Very true. Hi, Daddy. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs.
Oh.
How does a rabbi make his coffee? He brews it.
Again, yes.
Yes, exactly. I got my daughter a fridge for her birthday. I can't wait to see her face light up when she opens it. Abel had 3 children, Cain had none. Why? Because he wasn't able, said Banan.
Where is medicine first mentioned in the Bible, or for that matter, technology?
I don't know.
When God gave Moses 2 tablets.
Right. And what did Adam say when he saw Eve for the first time? Please step aside. I don't know how long it will get. Oh, okay. Well, I don't get this. Right. Okay. So, did you get this?
No.
Please step aside. I don't know how long it will get.
Right.
Right. Sometimes we need even to speed up our way of thinking here. Yeah. I think we can safely play something now.
I think so.
Yeah, exactly. I Speak wanted to hear. Well, he claims he wants to hear Ark Pandora's Baggy Trousers, but
that's
this
a nice one.
Ark Pandora's Divine Trousers, made by Press Play on Tape. How about that? And it's 3 minutes, 3 seconds, 3:03.
3:03.
Yay!
When I was a kid in school, I saw this game I thought was cool. No one bought it, what a shame. Ark Pandora was the name. Even though it might be bad, there was this one thing that it had. Music by the Queen of Sid. Ark Pandora, what a hit. Oh, how nice a tune. I played it in the afternoon. Round and round and round. 'Cause it has such a pretty sound. Something to the beat I couldn't
Arc Pandora's Divine Trousers made by Press Play on Tape. And we might make a Skype call now. Look at that. Hopefully we will succeed with that.
Might.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hi.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, and good. Not too soft or too loud.
No, it's okay.
Okay, I have only a webcam.
Yeah, Madman on the line, by the way. And we have a feedback. Please make it a little bit less loud.
Yeah, oh, just the okay.
Thank you.
Better? Better?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's better.
Okay. I have only one joke I have to tell. But just say when I have to start. Because I have no music on now.
Well, now.
Now,
You're on
exactly,
air.
because
You're on
you are
air now.
completely on air, so everyone can hear you.
Okay. A woman had gone to an aerobics class, and she comes home and she thinks, I'm going to take a shower. So she goes in the shower, she undresses, and she looks in the mirror, she thinks, yes, it's going well, the fitness and the aerobics. Let's try some stretching here on the floor. So she's completely naked and she starts to stretch. And then she does the split. She stretches her legs and she goes more and more down. And then suddenly she gets stuck to the floor on the tiles. Vacuum. So she panics a little bit. And she starts calling her husband, help, help, because she can't move. She sits stuck to the tiles. And the husband rushes in and he says, yeah, I don't know what to do. I'll call a doctor. So the doctor, he comes and after a half an hour, and she's still panicking. And the husband says, what can we do? So the doctor, he says, wait, I know something. And he reaches out and he starts to play with her nipples. and the man says, what you doing with my wife? And the doctor says, well, it's the best solution because she will get moist and then we can push her to the drain and then we can take her off. That's it. I'm off again.
Okay. Thanks for calling in and sharing these things.
Okay, later.
Okay. Have a good night.
Later.
Well, excellent. And oh my god, the show is almost over. So we have still 8 minutes to go. Oh my goodness, and still we have things here. If I'm scrolling back, Craig's Ultima. What did the hurricane say to the coconut tree? Hold on to your nuts. This ain't no ordinary blowjob. Oh, right. Where were we?
Papaya coconut.
I poured root beer in a square glass. Now I just have beer.
Aww.
Why aren't koalas actual bears? Sorry. They don't meet the qualifications. Rest in peace to boiling water. You will be missed.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Dewey.
Dewey who?
Do we have to do more of these jokes?
No, we don't. We will definitely finish this soon. What do you call a rooster staring at a pile of lettuce? A chicken sees a salad. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have that tomorrow, actually. It's a good idea.
What? Which one? What exactly?
Caesar salad.
Okay. Excellent idea for the...
What is a dolphin's favorite TV show?
No idea.
Whale of Fortune.
Oh.
Do you remember when you asked what's on the TV? And I said, dust.
Oh. And we have request from Jaywalk, who wants to hear 16,016 numbered Sid, which is made by Alexi Eben, and it's electronic 256 bytes. And I think this is a short 1 minute tune, so we can play it now. That was it. So, oh well, looks like there's a high demand on this randomly requested Sid tunes.
Yeah, I think it's a nice thing. You get to hear stuff you normally wouldn't listen to.
Yeah, indeed. And guess what, folks? The show is actually over. Kind of thing.
Kind of thing. What's a snake's favorite TV program?
Oh, it's not over yet. I have no idea.
Monty Python. Imitation is the sincerest form of television.
LP chip. Monday, Greg. Tuesday, Ian. Wednesday, Greg. Tuesday, Ian. Friday, Greg. Now, that's the Gregorian calendar. Oh. Right. A few more to go and we will fuck off from here, I think.
Yeah, one last. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Endor.
Endor who?
Endor beginning.
Yeah. Why did the nurse need a red pen at work? In case she needed to draw blood. How do you throw a space party? You plan it. The numbers 19 and 20 got into a fight. 21. Why did it get so hot in this baseball stadium after the game? All of the fans left. What do you call a train carrying bubble gum? A choo-choo train. Why did the math textbook visit the guidance counselor? It needed help figuring out its problems.
When did the Jedi start to think Anakin was heading towards the dark side?
No idea.
When he was in the Sith grade.
Oh.
What is Jabba the Hutt's middle name?
No idea.
The. Where does Jabba eat dinner?
I don't know.
Pizza Hut.
Aww. Why can't male ants sing? They are boy ant. Madman said Chuck Norris has counted to infinity twice.
What happens when a red and white X-wing crashes into the green water?
I don't know.
It gets wet.
All right. Yes, I don't know.
Right, let's finish this.
It's 11. It's 11 and we are already extremely tired and hope you are too. Hope you will have a very nice good night's sleep after all this.
Yeah, no nightmares.
No, not at all. No, nothing. I wonder what we should finish with. Maybe we should honor Madman with a second request here. He wanted to hear Colmar and Batman the movie Balloon Dance, and let's find this one here. Colmar was with us for the half of the evening as well, which is a nice thing. Let me check this out. Batman the movie has definitely several remixes here, but not the one that I need. Just give me a minute. And during I'm looking for this, maybe you might share what is coming up this week on Slay Radio schedule, and not only on Slay Radio schedule.
We have hold on, I need to just quickly check over here. It is what, Tuesday today?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so tomorrow Boz will do his The Hump Show, 8 o'clock on Boz Radio, and on Thursday we have Cracks doing his The Ultimate Crack.
Indeed.
And I think he's gonna do a bit spooky things because he's already mentioning Halloween.
Yeah, and then we are kind of not entirely there yet, but we are getting into the mood since it's October. Sober October for some people.
Yeah, Boz and I are actually doing Sober October, so no beers or any alcohol for that matter.
And let's say that you are doing this because Boz does that. Because then obviously you guys won't meet.
We did Sober October last year as well, and thought that was a good idea, so we thought let's carry on and keep doing that.
Excellent. I support that, as you know, so that's a nice thing.
Yeah, as you know.
As you know. Indeed. And I think we won't make promises for the next week for now, since we have duties to attend the next weekend, and it's gonna be awesome. And you can expect definitely, if not on Tuesday, then on Saturday and Friday we will be live from Bit Live, and hopefully we can forward to you several gigs there, not only ours, but I'm not really sure about that.
If not gigs, then at least megabytes.
Oh yeah, right. Yes, that is very true. Probably it wouldn't be gigs unless we kind of broadcast the entire thing, but I don't know if we will, so it's probably up to you, Slaygon, to tell this. And I have a remix set to prepare, and we will see how it will do, and that certainly we will broadcast from midnight both of the days, I think. So schedule is already up. You can check it out for yourself as well at BitLive's Facebook page, most probably, and on the website too. If they have one, they should have one, I think.
No, I think so.
And
or Facebook.
And yeah, so in that case, see you next week, but highly likely if we see each other next week, then you will rather just hear our broadcast and we won't talk much, but it will be excellent Commodore remixes played live or mixed live. These are the options, I think. Okay.
Okay. Knock knock.
Who's there again?
Cash.
What?
Cash.
Cash? Who?
No thanks. I'll have some peanuts.
Right.
Knock knock.
Again, who is there?
Juno.
Juno who?
Juno. These are getting a bit tiring.
Yeah, exactly. So we should finish this now. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for being with us and keeping up with us, and the Commodore, and the jokes, and everything. And special respect to you if you kept with us entirely for the show, because this was just a bit tiring. And we will play as the last request Madman's request, which is Colmar and Batman the movie Balloon Dance. Balloon. Have a great week, everyone, and have a great next week as well, and see you latest at the next weekend.
Indeedums. Have a good night.
Good night. Bye.
This is Slay Radio.
Bizarre.